bringing you the most relevant news, information, and issues in and out the Philippines.
I will be opening a new chapter in our comprehensive strategic cooperation with China.
Actually, after
na nagbahagi ng tulong pinansyal, live
defensive capabilities, the main reason behind the renewed cooperation.
Ganitong stance actually resonates well with what the president actually is postulating.
We are revolutionizing how content is delivered to different social media platforms around the world. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitch, Instagram, and more. We are your media on the go. Access, share, like, connect on your smartphones, tablets, laptop, computer, smartwatch, and more. With more than 4 million combined followers in and out the Philippines. Over 25 years experience in print, radio, television, and everything digital. We are IBS Media.
Asul TV.
Okay, guys, it's a Thursday. Yeah, it's a Thursday. I'm sure about it. It's a Thursday. Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Roy Bato, and join me for the next 60 minutes for another interesting topic. We will talk about website and stuff with our guest. That and more on Business Connect.
The following program may contain content that is not suitable. The following program may contain content that is not suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. The opinions and actions expressed in this show are purely those of the host, guest, and participants, and do not necessarily reflect the views or values of the network or its affiliates. Parental guidance is recommended for younger viewers. Business Connect is a digital TV program designed to enhance the connection between businesses and existing and possible customers, providing a better understanding of the company, its services, and the reasons for customer support. Business Connect is hosted by Roy Bato and is streamed and shared to more than 4 million combined Facebook followers and is available on demand on our YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch, and LinkedIn channels. Business Connect, the show that connects you to your customers.
Welcome to another edition of Business Connect. My name is Roy Bato, and what we do is we connect businesses and, of course, possible customers. And we are streamed live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X, and of course on our LinkedIn page. That's IBS Worldwide and IBS Media PH for X. Anyway, we would like to. I have today is a special guest. I will put him on board right now. He is he runs a web design and development agency, and it's cleverly named Spindiv Kinetics Web Design Services. They build modern professional business websites to help businesses grow, stand out from the competitors, and of course, get you the respect you deserve. Please help me welcome Mr. Ramon Catanjal. Hello, Mon.
You.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, Mon. Spindiv. Why ngayon lang parang Spindiv? Why Spindiv? Tell us the story of Spindiv.
Yes. The name itself, Spindiv, comes from two words, that is spin and div. My background is in chemistry, so I'm very much fascinated with yung mga molecular activities, ganyan. So that's spin is most common.
you're not a web guy. You're not a
Yeah,
tech guy,
I'm
tama
not
ba?
a born web guy in this industry. My
Okay, all right.
background is in chemistry.
Wow.
So I
Okay.
thought about movement. So the most common movement in sa lahat, no, is spinning. It's not walking, it's
Mm-hmm.
not something, it's spinning. And then div is a basic component of any HTML markup.
Mm-hmm.
So I combine it,
Mm-hmm.
so that became Spindiv.
Oh, I see. So, teka lang. From a chemist to web, parang medyo malayo. Paano nangyari yun?
Okay, ganito yung storya niya, no? Nung after school, after
Mm-hmm.
graduation, so I work in a ink manufacturing firm. That was a Singapore-based ink manufacturing
Mm-hmm.
firm, in Paranaque.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Mm-hmm.
I applied there as a business associate, selling all these coatings and inks to different companies. So basically, that's
Okay.
technical marketing. Bebenta,
Mm-hmm.
in other words, bebenta ng mga
Mm-hmm.
pintura at mga coatings sa iba't ibang kumpanya.
Mm-hmm.
So more of that,
Mm-hmm.
more of the technical side. So I was exposed in business development of all these products. So
Mm-hmm.
nangyari noon, I worked there for 5 years. Then after that, I went to
Mm-hmm.
UAE. Ganun pa rin yung
Mm-hmm.
trabaho ko. Nasa
Uh-huh.
this
Yeah.
time nasa large format naman ako. Large
Mm-hmm.
format inks and also machines. No? And then
Mm-hmm.
medyo nagsasawa na ako doon sa career ko na yon. Sabi ko, if I have to go
Kakasawa
back
ba?
to the
Nakakasawa ba yung ganun?
sa akin, in my
Ah,
personal
ah,
opinion, medyo
ah,
sabi ko, it becomes routinary for me. So I want to make
ah.
some impact and change to small businesses then. So I thought about
Okay, okay.
studying something which I can use to profitably live in the Philippines. So I self-studied
Mm-hmm.
this thing, design,
Mm-hmm.
coding, all these things, no?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then nung mga unang taon ko sa UAE before coming back in the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
like 2 years before coming back. So I was doing it already in the international market.
Mm-hmm.
Nangongontrata na ako ng
Okay.
mga websites sa UAE noon. And so far maganda
Mm-hmm.
naman yung naging resulta.
Mm-hmm. So, Mon, why not? Why you are a chemical guy, or yeah? So, why not a chemical business related thing? Bakit bakit parang website?
Unang-una, my physical tolerance for, chemicals are not really that good. Medyo
Mm-hmm.
allergic ako sa mga chemicals eh. So either I become a teacher or I
Uh-huh.
become something like living in the
Mm-hmm.
laboratory for doing all those things, no? So sabi
Mm-hmm.
ko, if I become a teacher, medyo boring din sa loob ng classroom. So I'd like to speak to a lot of people and help them with their problems. Siguro maganda lang sa akin, I became so analytical and
Mm-hmm.
very detailed that I was able to easily understand the concept of ito nga,
Mm-hmm.
yung mga websites and all
Okay.
these things, software development,
Mm-hmm.
digital marketing, and all these things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
So,
technically,
naging, yes.
so technically, Mon, you are an OFW, right? Kasi sa ibang
Yes, I
bansa
am.
ka
I am an
nag-work. And
OFW.
and and like ilang years yan ulit lahat? For how many years?
All in all, it was 10 years in the UAE. But I
Uh-huh.
didn't stay in one Emirates. I stayed in several Emirates. I stayed in Abu Dhabi. I stayed in Sharjah. I stayed in Dubai. I stayed in Ajman.
Mhm.
So halos naikot
Mm.
ko yung
So
lahat ng Emirates doon. Yeah.
so you during those times you were in
Mhm.
abroad. Are you married already or not yet pa?
That time I was single that time and I
Okay.
was abroad.
So
Uh,
kasi sabi nila daw ang OFW pag single okay lang sa abroad pero pag may family na mahirap. What are your thoughts on that?
yes, that's true. Actually, if you want, if you have a good jobs abroad, you can bring your family. But
Mhm.
95% ng lahat ng mga nag-abroad, most of them
Mhm.
are leaving their family dito sa Pilipinas. And
Mhm.
some of them really tried so hard, no, namimiss nila yung pamilya nila. Talagang mahirap
Mhm.
talaga para sa isang OFW. So only if they have better chances and better livelihood here, I don't think that they would
Mm.
attempt to become an OFW.
Mm. I see. Um, ano yung pinaka-turning point? Kasi you're single, you've been working abroad, and I presume parang okay naman siguro ang pay doon. What was the turning point na, okay, I'm gonna move to another level. I'll go to web design and everything.
Mhm. What made me at may pagka political lang ano ko ang motivation ko why I went back to the Philippines. That time,
Mm.
2016, I think patakbo si Duterte noon eh. Sorry for that, but that's really
Okay.
my turning point.
Okay.
So I thought maybe things will be different, which became different naman talaga. So I said maybe it's time na medyo ibalik natin yung yung napag-aralan natin tsaka experience natin sa Pilipinas mismo. So if we can improve the lives of entrepreneurs or businesses abroad, so why not bring it here and help our countrymen?
Mhm. Mhm.
So, yun,
So,
sabi ko, maganda na yung political landscape din. Balik na tayo sa Pilipinas. So, yun.
Well,
So, yun naman.
well, how have you met the president personally?
I love to. If I had a chance.
Okay. But anyway,
fine.
swerte ako kasi I'm from Davao City. I worked with the mayor for so long. And he was our mayor. We call him mayor, we don't call him the president. So matagal ako sa TV sa Davao, kaya nami-meet ko na siya lagi doon pa. Anyway, but when he became president, weird eh. Nung naging presidente siya, hindi ko na siya na-meet. Marami na kasing mga dami ng fans club. Pero when he was a mayor, I could remember na we could just, nandyan lang sa hotel, parang he's a very, kung ano nakikita mo sa TV, pwede mo siyang kausapin na parang chill lang. Anyway, that was the mayor. We call him the mayor. We call him the mayor. Ayun,
A lot
so okay.
of OFWs like him so much, especially in UAE. Gusto nila siya.
Exactly. Okay, so Mon, from UAE, then you came back to the Philippines. So you registered the company here in the Philippines, right? Tama?
Yes.
Pagdating mo? Okay. So
yeah, we registered the company, yes.
What was yung kasi 'di ba your expectation nung pagdating mo sa Pilipinas? Tell us what happened yung pagdating ng business mo rito. Was it like parang as you expected from you planning it when you were in the Middle East?
Actually iba rito sa Pilipinas eh. Ito yung nangyari pagdating ko, no. Pagdating ko, it was like a month of I think September, close to end of September. Pahinga muna ako ng mga 1 month. Nag-chill muna ako.
Okay.
Nag-observe muna ako sa mga bagay-bagay dito kung ano nangyari kasi matagal ako nawala eh. So I found out that most people here are very fond of social media, gano'n, no? Tayo mga Pilipino, we are naturally born marites eh. So we always like to follow up with the news, ganyan. And then, sabi ko, nakita ko yung mga websites ng mga companies sa Pilipinas. They are not at par with the world standard. So, marami ako nakitang mga puna lang naman, na things to improve. So, I started with that. So, sabi ko, I'd like to make an analysis. Dati nga, I make an analysis for free. Tinotroubleshoot tingnan ko ano yung mga vulnerabilities and weaknesses ng mga platforms nila. And then I set up an appointment to discuss with them, offer them the solution. If they like it, then they can hire me to implement that. So, ganun yung nangyari. So, after a month, I registered it, Spindiv. So, I registered in the city of Muntinlupa. Our first client is not a small brand. So, it was actually an agency. So,
Okay.
it was an agency. It was a seasoned agency who also managed to sell shoes out in the market, the Philippine space. That was 2016. They are in the malls, naghanap sila ng isang expert to revamp their whole site kasi medyo it's not very responsive, it loads too slow, They are not
Correct. No.
very much into hindi maganda yung SEO footprint nila, gano, no? So there are
Correct.
things that need to be changed to be improved, no? So they hired me to redesign the site and also to train
Okay.
their people to
Okay.
establish a good workflow.
Mhm. Okay. So anyway, we'll just take a short break, and then when we return, we'll talk about the services of Spindiv. I-detalye natin ano yung mga services nyo. So we'll talk about it when we return.
Asul TV.
We are available in different social media platforms. For updates, live stream and more, at IBS Media Network on X, formerly Twitter. We are IBS Media. We are available in different We are available in different social media platforms. For updates, live stream and more, find us on TikTok, at Asul TV. We are IBS Media.
Business Connect is a digital TV program designed to enhance the connection between businesses and existing and possible customers, providing a better understanding of the company, its services, and the reasons for customer support. Business Connect is hosted by Roy Bato and is streamed and shared to more than 4 million combined Facebook followers and is available on demand on our YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch, and LinkedIn channels. Business Connect, the show that connects you to your customers.
Okay, welcome back. We would like to thank Mastercard, our sponsor, and of course DMC Digital Link Company Limited. They provide a wide range of outdoor advertising options, which each with its distinct impact, including billboards, advertising posters, and transit ads. Their comprehensive suite of services, along with strategic placement, ensures unparalleled exposure to engage and attract more customers. You may contact DMC Digital Link Company Limited at 888-09-778, 8857-5956. Before we move on, we have some, let me put back my eyeglasses kasi malabo mata ko eh. All right, we have some mga babatiin tayo rito. Ayan. Alice Flynn, thank you so much. Okay, wait. And then, wait lang ha. Okay, yan. And then, si RB nanonood. Okay, si RB. And then, more power sa program nyo, Idol Roy. Thank you very much. It's Mr. Benjamin. Then also Zach Tulat. Thank you very much, Zach, for watching. I'd like to say hello also to Mike, who's also watching from Dubai right now. Thank you very much, Mike. And let's see. Marami pa. Wait. Anya is also watching. Thank you very much, Anya. And then Chris, thank you very much. And then Noel, okay, thank you, Noel. Then Miss Debbie, thank you very much, Miss Debbie. And sino pa ba? Junice Ortiz, thank you very much. Medyo madami pa. Wow, and to all of you out there, we will try to read them in a bit. In the meantime, let's bring back Mr. Ramon. Mon, welcome back. Tell us more about the services of Spindiv, yung mga core services ni Spindiv.
Ang core services talaga ng Spindiv is we use web technologies to help you grow your business. We see web design,
Okay.
websites. These are just tools, but the core value ng company is really to help businesses help grow through website. Yun ang ano namin, yun ang tool na ginagamit namin. But overall, yun nga ang
What
purpose namin po, to help you grow your business websites.
how important is a website? If I may ask. Kasi sa panahon ngayon, di ba, there are social media. There's Facebook naman, and then there's Twitter. Why would they, for a small business, why would they need a website?
Importante sa ngayon ng website. More than important. Like 10 years ago, maybe you could say that a website is a luxury. Now, a website is a necessity, whether you're a small business or a big business. Kung small business ka, kailangan mong malakas makalegit ng website eh. Pag may website ka, medyo angat ka na ng konti sa competition mo kasi medyo legit ka na, may sarili kang domain eh. So that means you are accountable kasi domain has to be registered. Kung malaki ka naman negosyo, ang lakas naman maka-customer service kasi may website, pwede kang balikan anytime. So overall, now, if you have a business or you have something that involves people, you really need a website. It's not anymore necessity; it's an essential these days.
I see. So, Mon, there are a lot of kinds of websites. Parang may mga maraming nag-offer. What makes the website development of Spindiv different from the rest?
Okay, so iba kasi they just develop the websites for the sake of developing the websites. We develop websites for the sake of growing your business. So we don't start with the website itself. We start with analyzing your whole business model. Paano ba nagta-transfer ng value yung negosyo mo sa mga customers nito? Then we try to analyze that and we try to form an opinion na kailangan ba ng website para dito? Or anong klaseng website ang kailangan mo? Kailangan ba ng booking site? Kailangan mo ba ng ganitong site, blog site, or directory site? So we analyze first yung negosyo mo. Kasi baka mamaya, what you want, kasi kadalasan kasi may mga customers ang gusto nila ganito. Pero after the analysis, ito lang pala kailangan nila. Medyo in-overestimate nila. Meron namang negosyo, kailangan nila online store. Baka naman, ito lang pwede na natin ma-solve yung problems mo. So we start with the question, how do we optimize your business? Because yung tingin nga namin sa website is a tool to optimize your business. It's not a website na binibenta lang. It's a tool, parang doktor, di ba? So you see the scalpel is not a way to treat the patient. It's a tool to treat the patient. Parang ganun. No? So it's a tool. Yan, parang, so we analyze first, then we recommend the solution.
Okay. So when you say a website, correct me if I'm wrong. In a website, there are like, what makes a website, and there are blog. Ano ba to? Parang a typical website, kailangan ba talaga may blog siya, or your thoughts on this?
A website is a virtual space on the internet wherein you own it, and at the same time you can say anything on it. No? So that's like your own space, no? Parang hindi ka umuupo sa isang lugar. So sarili mo 'yon. You can say whatever you want. You can say you can sell whatever you want on that space. So that's basically a definition of a website. It's a web page inside the internet that you own. Now, if you have a page on Facebook, you can consider it also your web portal, but not exactly your personal site. No, page mo pa rin. You still own it, but you are renting a place on that platform. No, so still pareho lang din naman yon. So if you do business on that occasion, you are having a Facebook page and still you're doing business, that is also effective. As long as your business is effective using it, then that's okay. That's very much fine. But if you think that your business needs a more in-depth approach, a more serious approach, a more credible approach, then you need a proper website to do that. Yeah. Kailangan mo ng branded email with your name on it and with your domain on it. Mas maganda yan. Meron ka nun.
meron ka bang parang sample or a case study wherein a client of yours na walang website, nung nagka-website, gumanda yung business? Is there such kind of stories na
Yeah.
na-encounter mo sa Spindiv?
Yeah,
Pwede
they are.
share it?
Especially
Yeah,
during the
please share.
pandemic.
Okay.
Before the pandemic, everybody. This is a case study about an events company. So I will not mention the name
Mhm.
for
Yes,
privacy.
yes, okay.
Kasi I
Okay.
didn't ask them for the permission. So
Yeah.
before the
Okay.
pandemic, they had like a 3 week old website na dinisign lang ng kung sino-sino at biglang iniwan, you know.
Okay.
So we
Mhm.
assume that, no, before the pandemic, so hindi naman talaga nagagamit yun. So I would consider we started it all from scratch kasi hindi man
Mhm.
nagamit yung design yun. So during the
Mhm,
pandemic,
mhm.
we converted this business from a brick and mortar business into a full 100% online na kung saan
Mm.
walang physical contact and yet they are selling their services online 100%. So we do the traffic through
Mhm.
Facebook and email marketing to their website. So the average cost ng mga
Mhm.
product na binibenta nila is about 1,600. So we make about 500 to a million sales in a month during the pandemic.
Mhm.
The product is actually
Mhm.
online trainings, na online
Mhm.
professional trainings, yan. So
Mhm.
na binibenta namin sa mga accountants, sa mga civil
Mhm.
engineers, sa mga production
Mhm.
managers. Kasi during the pandemic, lahat ng tao nasa bahay eh. Pero yung mga HR
Correct, correct,
department
correct.
naman sila tumigil sa pagbibigay ng value sa mga empleyado nila. So instead of walang
Correct, correct,
masyadong
correct, correct.
marami silang oras sa bahay, they let their employee attend
Mhm.
these professional trainings. At doon namin binibenta
Mhm.
yon yung product na yon. So it went for
Mhm.
the last 2 years, it was thriving. Until now, okay pa rin sila. But the sale
Mhm.
has put out from almost 1 million to at least 500,000 in a month sales till this day.
Mhm.
So okay pa rin sila till this. So their business
So
turned like 360 degrees from brick and
so
mortar to
technic
online. Yeah.
so technically Spindev played a crucial role kasi kung hindi ka dumating, malamang hindi kumikita yung business nila. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. Yeah.
Okay, that's very inspiring. Are there other more parang inspiring stuff na sa mga clients mo na parang ganyan na when they take your services?
Yeah, we had also a client. We're not only
Mhm.
operating on a local market. We're also operating in an international market. There is also one
Okay.
client from Singapore who was into
Mhm.
parang mga supporting startups. No, they are hand in hand
Mhm.
working with the government of Singapore. So they help
Mhm.
Singaporean companies start companies in Germany, ganyan, to penetrate the Euro market.
Mhm.
So we help them
Mhm.
redesign their sites, the site, no. So far it improved their conversions, though they got so many
Mhm.
aspiring companies from Singapore and part of Asia to help them establish their presence in the European market. So okay kami dun. We've
Mhm.
been like working with them for the last 4 years so far, and they're
Mhm.
happy with the results. They converted so much businesses there.
I see. I see. So, when you were running the business, Mon, was there any point in your life wherein there were challenges sa pinaka is there any pinakagrabing challenge diyan sa business mo na yan, Spindiv?
Yes, actually,
Could you yes?
there's
Okay.
I don't think there's a
Mm.
business owner out there who didn't face challenges. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
sa amin, ang pinaka-challenge namin is actually how to manage
Mhm.
the client. How to manage the client.
Okay.
Yan ang isa sa pinaka-challenge namin talaga. And
What
how
does
to
that
make,
mean? How to manage the client? What does that mean? Ano?
kasi
Oh.
clients, when they learn more about you, they keep preparing
Mhm.
you without you telling them. Because they also want
Mhm.
other their associates, their friends to be helped by you. And sometimes we're fully
Mhm.
loaded, that we have to turn
Mhm.
down some clients kasi talagang loaded na. At
Okay.
saka syempre namimili na rin kami ng
Mhm.
client minsan kasi not all clients,
Mhm.
let's say, no, hindi naman,
Mhm.
we're not uh, a global savior to
Mhm.
save everyone. So we just
Mhm.
wanted to help as much people or as much business as we want to. Pero syempre, we have limitations like our physical capability. I work with few people who I can always have a level of control because we have this. We're running this principle of inbound based on those principles. We don't work with people who have their own way of doing things. We do things differently ourselves. So that's why we don't advertise. We just simply being referred by our clients to their associates. Yon. So far okay naman kami sa so, yun lang medyo challenges. At saka syempre yung retain ng tao din. Yan, challenge din namin minsan yan. Yun, marami natututo, marami start magnegosyo rin themselves.
Ganun, after learning, gumawa ng sarili.
Yeah, of course. So, welcome naman sa amin yun. Everybody has their own share of the pie. They always have to do it, especially if they're doing it for their family. Willing naman kaming
If I may ask, for a typical website, how long does it take? Parang the process from planning until it's being uploaded or it goes live?
Pinakamatagal lang yung content strategy natin doon sa site. Yung content lang mismo yung pinaka-framework. Pero yung pinaka-team mismo, maybe a day or two, tapos na yun. Kung kumpleto na ng information, we can finish the site within a week or even less than a week. 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, depende. Or even kung wala kami ginagawa, the whole day, kaya namin tapusin yung within the whole day. Basta okay na lahat. No? Okay na, approve na lahat.
So what's the process? For example, I am a newbie. May company ako. I have a company XYZ. And I say, Spindiv, I want you to make a website for me. Ano yung flow? What's the journey? Paano siya from one to
the first step that you would like to do? The first is onboarding. We ask you, what is your goal? What is your objective of having your website? What is when we embark on this project? Pag di naman natin to pareho because this is a cooperative effort between the two of us. You tell me what do you want to achieve, and I tell you what needs to be done, and I will use a website to make it happen. Ganun, no? So pag okay na kami doon, siguro mga 2 to 3 days yan, no? Yung brainstorming namin yan. The next thing is what type of audience you would like to communicate with. So then we offer to him the design. We propose a user interface that would serve his audience, no? Yan yung mga designs. And then okay na yon, we implement that. And then siguro will take very less time. Because we are experienced on those things. And then after that, ayun na, we would launch it and continuously monitor the developments for that platform. Ganon. Mabilis lang. Pagka kailangan yun lang, discussion lang kung anong, mostly sa negosyo kami, ano objective mo, ano bang goal mo, gusto mong benta ng product, gusto mo mag-generate ng leads. Ganun naman, dalawa lang naman usually yan. O gusto mo both, gusto mo maging popular, baka hindi mo na kailangan ng website, baka kailangan mo lang social media, okay ka na doon. So, kung gusto mo lang maging popular, correct. Kung gusto mo na mas malalim pa, gusto mo na mag-generate ng maraming leads, gusto mong bumuo ng database ng mga customers mo na paulit-ulit mong bebentahan, hindi lang isang beses, then collect information.
I see. What are the challenges ba sa business mo na yan? Was there any point na kasi 'di ba there are, if you look at there may sa market ngayon may nakikita ako na they're making a website for only 500 pesos. Ang daming ganun parang syempre if pag ikaw baguhan, teka lang, bakit ito 500 lang tapos mahal-mahal ng iba. So what's your take on that? But may mga ganun, may mura. Could you parang give us yung especially yung mga viewers natin na walang alam?
Correct. If you know your worth, you will not, and you know the whole process and how it will turn out after you completed it, you will not sell your services on that price. The lower the price, mas maraming problema sa lang. So We usually do not onboard those kind of clients because their justification within themselves is mas mura, mas maganda. But in life, you get what you pay for, di ba? Alam naman natin yan. Don't expect a Mercedes-Benz to sell like a Toyota, no? There are some benefits into it that unspoken kung bakit ganun yung presyo niya. And we do not charge. In fact, we do not charge that much. We charge proportionately sa time and effort at yung value na magagawa ng products namin para dun sa customer. In fact, that's why agencies love to outsource to us because they can put very much margin do sa mga ginagawa namin sa kanila, and then they don't have to worry about explaining to customers why this and that. That is the greatest strength of working with Spindiv. You don't have to be technically capable for us to for us to solve your client's problem. We solve it for you. Parang we white label ourselves. Since yun, no? So sa akin ang take ko doon ay it's a free world. Anybody can offer, but you have to for those customers who are considering that, you also ask yourself, in life we always get what we pay for. If you pay cheaply, the seller is not also obliged to put on his whole life just to work it out for you, no? So yun lang po. So yun, in fact, karamihan ng mga ginawa namin na sites, these are product of wrong decisions in the past, no? Kasi mura, and then we have to work it out. Kailangan namin ayusin uli yun. So 9 out of 10 of our clients are mostly web redesigns by these people. Yeah.
So it's not just like parang okay, parang ito may ready na template, mukhang maganda, salpak na natin, lagay na natin yung company profile mo, picture mo, pak, ganun.
Yeah,
So
it's not like that.
really like that.
There's a reason behind that, and there's a reason why would you have to do the design. What's wrong with your current setup? There has to be a numerical data to support that design. So what is the conversion of your current site? Is conversion happening on your site? There are so many questions that you have to ask before you embark on a redesign. Kasi redesign is expensive. Kasi you're correcting an already established site na nandun na, no? So what would you add to make it more effective? Those are the things na binabayaran sa amin. Not only the design.
So it's not just when you say, oh, paggawa ko ng website, hindi siya yung parang website lang na, ayan na, ready na, yan yung website mo. So there's, hindi siya ganon. So there's science to it, as you're saying.
There's science into it. In fact, there's a thing called conversion rate optimization, CRO. Very few companies in the Philippines do that and understand that, because traffic equals conversion.
Could you explain a bit further para for our viewers na I think that's applicable to all, right? Who wants to avail your services, right? What does that mean?
Conversion rate optimization is a service. It's a high-level service by web companies and agencies that ensures that your money's worth is put into good place. For example, you are buying web traffic for 1 peso, and that 1 peso has to be converted into some sort of sale or ROI on your part, no? So, ang rule kasi sa marketing is is to spend as much money in order to buy more traffic and buy more customers for your business. So, the more you buy customers for your business, that equals to growth. Now, sa website naman, the more you buy traffic for your website or the more you expose your website to a lot of people, the more chances that those people will take some actions to do the conversion goal na sinet ng website mo. If your website is saying na, hey, bumili ka ng ganitong product, this is good, no? Ang problema naman, your website is not exposed to as many people. So even though napakaganda ng website mo and there's no conversion happening, so that project is totally a failure. So versus a site na highly optimized to receive those traffic and take care and convert those traffic into meaningful sales. So the goal of conversion rate optimization is to take as much traffic and convert it as much into sales or into much whatever your conversion goal is.
Mon, I have a question. Why are those websites na pag i-Google mo, nandun sila sa Google, yung iba namang website wala? Could you explain?
That's an algorithm played by search engine. So what the search engine do when you ask them about a particular question, they would search on their database the most suitable answer. If these answers can be found on your website, you will be on the top of the search list, on the search result. Yeah. So they call it search engine optimization. Now, search engine optimization is a part of generating traffic in an organic way. So yung kanina yung sinasabi ko, that's a paid traffic where you have to buy those traffic from social media leading to your landing page or website, no? So that's one way, no? Actually, there's no problem in generating traffic for your site. So aside, kahit gaano pa kaganda yung website mo, walang traffic yan. Walang kwenta yan. So ikaw lang nakakita niyan eh. So people only know what you show them. And the problem is you don't show them to as much people as you need to. Kaya hindi nagkakaroon ng magandang result yung isang website na ginagawa mo. O ito naman may isang sabi sa akin, ang ganda ng website ko. And so what? Kung magandang website mo, kung wala namang conversion, anong purpose nun? Diba? So we all measure the effectiveness of a website through conversions.
Mon, what's the difference between a website at saka ang uso daw ngayon is landing page? Could you give us an idea on this?
Okay. A website as basically what's the difference of a website between a landing page? A website has navigation and a footer. Okay, a landing page just have the page itself. A landing page is straightforward. You only have two goals for each landing page. A landing page either has to get your information or sell you something. There are two goals for a landing page, and a landing page is a web page which is very straightforward. Anong gusto mo mangyari? You want to download an ebook? You want to sell something? That's a landing page. So, ang maganda kasi sa landing page na ganito, when you buy the traffic from social media like Facebook, you can lead them directly into that landing page. And then from there, magic will start to happen. So, yun na, magko-convert na sila, bibili sila, or mapasama na sila sa sales funnel mo, no? So, yun na yun. Yun na yung malinaw na ROI sa investment mo, no? Where in a website, medyo may konting ano pa yan eh, may konting kwento-kwento pa yan eh. So, pupunta about page, pupunta na contact page, pupunta na gallery, no? Marami pong pasakali. Ang landing page is straightforward. Anong gusto mo? Ito, bigay sa'yo. Ganon ang landing page.
Kasi ang merong, I heard someone, sabi niya sa akin, pare, instead of a website, landing page na, para nandyan na yan. Para, ano na, parang yun na rin yun. So, parang yun nga, landing page and website. So parang, nga, kasi mas makamura ka kasi landing page, nandun na lahat eh. Pinag-isa mo na isang straight line.
Correct.
What are your thoughts on that?
Sa akin, tama naman siya. Straight away. May tinatawag na OTP, one-time offer, no? OTO, one-time offer. If you are into one-time offer, one-time deal, okay say landing page. But if you want to keep the customer for the longest time, get a landing page and get a website at the same time. Or get a website and then create a landing page later on. Okay? So if you want to play longer, get a proper website. If you just want to play short term, kasi meron kang hot product, very effective product, and you don't want other people to miss it, and you want to launch it as fast as possible, then get a landing page. But for longevity, for perpetuity, no, mas matagal, mas madami kang pakinabang, get a proper website. And you can have more SEO and more chances for search engine to find you. So, yun.
And also, Mon, another question is, why would people go to Spindiv when there are yung parang ready-made, like yung mga Wix, yung parang you just have to drag and drop and boom, you have a website already? What's your take on this?
They go to Spindiv because we know better how to use these tools. And I can also recommend you use Wix, and I can also recommend you use WordPress. I can also recommend you use those other tools like Webflow. Pero depende sa gumagamit ng tool. No? Kasi tool lang yan eh. Kung hindi mo alam gamitin yan, kahit gaano pa ka-sophisticated yan, it will not do any good. And we understand the business better than anyone else, any other developers out there. We're not just codes. In fact, we know how to code, but we do not code these days, no? We just want to deliver it as fast as we could. Kasi what's the purpose of code? We cannot explain code. That doesn't translate into money or ROI at all. So what the customer needs to hear is what is the result? So we are into that.
So technically, if I am a company and I want to create a website, it's not just by saying like, oh sige, ayun, punta ka dyan, no? Mura lang. It's about yun nga, there's a discussion to it as to what is who is your target market. Hindi lang
Yeah.
siya yung website na parang, ayan, maganda na yan na template. Sige, salpak mo na yan, lagay mo logo mo, and then that's it. So it's not like that, right?
Yeah, if that easy it is to succeed online, then everybody would be rich by now, right?
Mhm.
So kung ganun lang kadali yun, wala na, lahat na mayaman na tao. Pero hindi ganun eh. Hindi ganun ang reality eh. Okay? So dati dali lang mag-rank sa sa search engine kasi konti lang pagpipilian ng search engine, andyan ka na. Pero ngayon gagapang ka for ranking. Tapos yung paalam ginagawa mo, naku, doble ang effort, no? Ang masakit noon, you spend so much time and you spend so much money only to find out in the end that you're not doing it right. And you have to repeat it again, over and over again. You have to repeat. Learning is a very expensive experience. I did that. So I learned it the hard way. I know what works. I know what would not work. So that's what happened in those years.
So technically, right now, when you buy a car, there are two kinds of business model. The first one is typical, you go to the showroom and pick the car and buy it. The other kind is parang Tesla, wherein you go to your site, you choose the specifications based on your requirements. So parang Spindiv is something na parang ganon na it's a company wherein it gives you the ano ba talaga gusto mo. So you parang ganon. And then so that hindi siya yung parang ready-made na yung misconception na ito kasi misconception eh. Magpagawa ka ng website, parang bumili ka lang ng burger. Ayan, pera, akin ng website, boom. So it's not really like that. Of course, there are those, but the thing is, those who avail those services, medyo hindi siya nagsasucceed based dun sa kanyang objective. Unlike Spindiv, what Spindiv is doing is really crafted based on your needs and sino yung target market mo and paano ma-achieve yung objective na yan. Tama ba, Mon?
Yes. And before we became web developers, we are salespeople. So we know how to sell with or without the website. So that's one of the biggest advantage of us compared to other agencies. Other agencies, they were born as an agency. Me, I was born a hardcore salesman before. I knock on the door. Alam mo yung mga ganun style, no? So I know how Yes.
You tried that kasi I think I remember that meron nagbebenta sa amin if I don't know if kung naabutan mo pa to yung they're selling encyclopedia, naabutan ko pa yan.
Yes, I was
encyclopedia
there.
talagang yan. Kasi they were parang papakitaan
yung right foot nasa
papakitaan ka ng
So those years, so I know how hard it is to get people's attention. That's why you need to say the right words at the right time, at the right tone. Everything has to be perfect. Otherwise, you'll just get rejected. We were born on those years. I was born 1978, so it was 46 years old now, no? So, and I apply those principles in creating the websites. So in websites, you get at least 5 to 7 seconds to make the impression dun sa tao na may bisita ng site ko. If that person do not see their purpose on your website, they will just bounce or leave your site, and you just wasted one traffic for that, no? So you need to make the best impression in those seconds, 5 to 7 seconds. You need to make the most out of it. Parang ganun din, no? So kaya nga sabi ko, we just use the website as a tool. Medyo modernized na tool na yan. So yun ang kaibahan namin. We are sales. We understand how the sales process works. But the modern web designer na natuto sa school, they do not understand that. They just know how to design, to code. But the real essence and purpose of making the website, it's far from their understanding because yun nga, hindi pa nila alam yun. No?
Mon, this is just a question.
Yes.
What are your thoughts 20 years from now? Will there still be a website or wala lang? It's just a question that pops up in my head.
I think
in the future?
in the near future, let's just take 5 years from now. Everything will be dominated by AI. Everything will be
Mm-hmm.
dominated by AI. Everything will be on a touch of
Okay.
our fingertips. Not because we want to take away those jobs from men, but because we want to be more productive as ever. Kasi ang take ko sa AI will simplify my workflow into something more manageable. So if I like
Mm-hmm.
currently employing like 5 people to do a job para sa ganitong companies, then maybe using I can cut half of it and just focus on those
Mm-hmm.
2 people implementing those using those AI tools. And then I can do other things and I can do maybe surfing, no? Habang nagtatrabaho yung iba, I can do traveling, ganyan, no? And the AI takes care of all the job for me, ganyan, no? So, ang outlook ko dyan, AI will help
May website,
us.
pero may website pa ba? May
Oh yes,
website pa
meron
ba
pa.
sa tingin mo?
Definitely, definitely. Oh. Hindi mawawala ang
With that
website.
okay.
Yeah, hindi mawawala. Where would you house the AI program? Of course, in your website. No? AI would dominate the customer support. No? It would dominate. It would dominate yung mga automations. No? So
Mm-hmm.
ayun.
I see. Mon, before we ask you for, I ask you before you, and before I ask you for your final words, I would just like to say thank you to our sponsors, Mastercard. For those who would like to have their online, if you have a store and if you need payment gateway, contact 0951-747-5555. And of course, we would like to thank DMC Digital Link. I have to remove my eyeglasses again. They provide a wide range of outdoor advertising options, each with its distinct impact, including billboards, advertising posters, and transit ads. Their comprehensive suite of services, along with strategic placement, ensures unparalleled exposure to engage and attract more customers. DMC Digital Link Company Limited you may contact them at 888-09-778 or 885-75956. Before we move on to Mon, I would like to say I just have to read the mga messages dun kasi baka magtampo to mga viewers. Si Christine, I think I've read this kanina. Si Christine of BNI. Thank you, Christine. And Rufino. Okay, thank you. And then sabi ni Madeline is okay. Okay. Ako lang kasi mag-isa eh. I'm having a hard time here. But anyway, thank you so much, Madeline. And then, si Rian. Rian is also watching. Thank you very much, Rian. And Arnel. Ayan. Pandemic, laganap yung mga networking. Talagang website, bumubuhay sa mga networkers. And thank you po. And then, importante talaga ang website, lalo na sa mga startup businesses para mas ma-express mo ang business mo ng maayos sa audience. Anyway, to those who are, dami pa, I cannot read them all, but thank you very much, guys. Perhaps, siguro, wala na kasi tayong oras, but anyway, thank you very much. Before anything else, Mon, would you like to greet someone? Baka may mga gusto ka i-greet before I let you go?
I like to greet my friends in UAE. So, andyan pa sila ngayon sa UAE. So, enjoy lang kayo dyan, guys. No? Ako kasi medyo graduate na tayo dyan. Nag-enjoy na rin naman ako dito. So, life is too short for us to work. And, we have to make our choices. Masaya naman ako dito sa Pilipinas. And I'm quite helping a lot of people here as well. So, but I know that you have your own decisions why you're still there. Nag-enjoy pa rin kayo dyan. No? So, pare-pareho lang tayo. Chill lang, guys. And also, I'd like to meet personally the former president. Lifelong dream
right now.
ko siyang ma-meet talaga. Yes, he's the reason why I stayed in the Philippines for good. I see
if there will be, siguro pag may update ako, I will let you know.
Yes,
Maybe
please, sir.
pag nasa Manila siya. I could
Yes,
hook
yes,
you up
yes.
kasi mga
I
nakalagay
think
sa
I'd
kanya.
like to address some questions by the guys, no. I think
Okay, sige, go ahead.
there's one, this is from Monica Montes. Um,
Mhm.
Once nabigay nyo ang website sa client, may access pa rin ba kayo? Well, it all depends, no. If the client is buying his own hosting plan, may sarili siyang hosting server, then they can cut the access from us by our access. But if we are hosting their website on our server, definitely we'll have an access. I think that's the answer to your
Mhm.
question. So if you want to restrict us from accessing your website, then as much as possible, try to buy your own hosting plan. Yan ang advice ko.
Mhm.
But most cases, 9 out of 10, the clients do not understand what they're buying, so they resort to letting us
Mhm.
manage all these things to them. And yun nga, may nagtanong din, paano pag na-hack? Ano bang i-hack sa website mo? Meron ba dyan mga
Oo nga.
vital information? Yun lang tinatanong ko palagi. Does it have any confidential information like FBI, mga ganon? Then we have to protect.
Mhm.
If not, if you're just a small company, don't worry about hacking. Nobody would hack your website. I guarantee that.
Mhm.
The hackers were always just after your information and whatever things na pwede nilang kunin sa iyo using the data, no. Kung mapapakinabangan yung data sa site mo, then they would hack you. If not, don't worry about hacking, guys. We've been running this show for the last 13 years, not even once. Yes,
Mon,
sir.
what are your thoughts for all those who are watching, who are inspiring to do business in the web development space? Anong pwede mo
Yeah,
advice sa
okay.
kanila?
That's a good question. I'd like to inspire everyone. Sa akin kasi, I took it a different path, no? So sa akin kasi nakita ko yung web design, web development as a tool. Kayo kasi, I don't know how you see it, pero if you see it my way, so you would specialize first in one thing and then take web designing as a secondary thing. Because like any tool out in the open, uh, kung sino yung magaling gumamit ng tool na yun, yun ang nag-excel talaga doon sa bagay na yun. But you can always study web design. It's a profitable business. Sometimes you like the freedom of, running your own show like a freelancer, taking projects from one company to the other. Maganda ang kitaan dyan. But if you want to stay longer in the business, you gotta offer more than that. You have to solve bigger problems. So yun, the smaller problem that you solve, the lesser headache. But the bigger problem you solve, the greater the reward, and more headache for you. yun lang
Correct.
masasabi ko.
So Mon, before anything else, would you like to parang invite our viewers about Spindiv, where to contact you, your services and everything? Go ahead, Mon.
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to thank this platform. I'd like to thank Sir Roy Bato for inviting us here. If not for him, we don't get this much exposure. Thank you so much, sir, for this. No, really appreciate that. In a short notice, sabi ko, I'll never have to let this go, and I'm really thankful for Sir Roy Bato for having this. And then second thing, we accept inquiries, we accept everything, whatever you think we can help you with, especially in growing your business or analyzing your business. What is the downfall, ganito. Baka kasi kung minsan people are asking us, ba't ganito yung takbo ng negosyo ko? And then we found out na may nagnanakaw pala na empleyado sa opisina mo. It's not the website na may problema, it's your internal operations na may problema. So we also look into that as well, no? Hindi lang sa site. Or maybe hindi talaga yung website ang issue dyan, no? Maybe your management issue. So whatever it is, guys, you can check out our websites, www.spindivkinetix.com. And my number is 0956-709-4402. And you can always find me in Facebook. My handle is Ramon Catanjal. That's it. And you can always friend request me there and ask me for some advice. It's all for free pag wala akong masyadong ginagawa. But if I'm busy, it will take some time for me to reply to you guys.
Ayun. Thank you very much, Mon, for the time, and looking forward for another chat with you siguro anytime soon, parang part 2. And of course, I wish you luck, and I wish more clients sa Spindiv Thank you very
sure.
much.
Thank you so much, Sir Roy. Thank you so much, and more
All
power to all your viewers out there. Thank you,
All right.
guys.
Thank you very much. There you have it. So I guess we have to say goodbye for now. And before I say goodbye, I would like to thank all of you who watched, all those who made a comment. Thank you very much. Apologies if I was able to read them all. And kasi we are just having this temporary studio where we're fixing some stuff here. Hindi pa siya tapos. Actually, it was due last week pa, pero nagkaroon ng konting, konting glitch. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and catch me again next time right here on Asul TV, Radyo Kalusugan, and of course on Central Luzon Balita, and all the Facebook and social media platforms under IBS Media. Again, thank you very much. This has been Roy Bato saying thank you, and have a very good afternoon.
Business Connect is a digital TV program designed to enhance the connection between businesses and existing and possible customers, providing a better understanding of the company, its services, and the reasons for customer support. Business Connect is hosted by Roy Bato and is streamed and shared to more than 4 million combined Facebook followers, and is available on demand on our YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch, and LinkedIn channels. Business Connect, the show that connects you to your customers.